super repetitive. What is up, people of the internet? Today, we're going to be listening to Trivium in Waves. I put up a poll on my channel and this song had the highest amount of votes, so we're going to do it first. I'm sure I will get to more Trivium. They seem like a popular band, and especially popular requested band. You guys have suggested quite a few different songs by them, so I'm sure we will revisit them. So if this isn't your favorite song or this isn't what you chose, we will get to more, I promise. Thank you guys for the support. It means the world. If you like what I'm doing, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join everyone else who has. Let's get into this. The egg whites joke that you guys were saying in the comments really makes sense now. It sounds like he's saying egg whites. So far, I like the guitar's sound. You can tell that this recording was from 7 or so years ago. It has like that sort of time sound to it, like the guitar tone. The drums sound alright. I don't like the sound of the kick drum itself. It's kind of like a flat hit instead of a punch. I do like the music video though. Underwater and in waves, that makes sense now. So far, it's been super repetitive of the same two parts over again. This part that they just started right here sounds really good. Definitely my favorite thing that they've done in the song so far. So I secretly, well not so secretly now that I'm telling, I really dislike the sound of wah pedals almost 100% of the time. And this would be one of those times where I didn't like the sound of that whatsoever. Usually whenever someone uses a wah pedal, they overuse it and it almost takes over and almost masks anything that they're doing underneath. I don't know why this was so popular, but it seemed like every band there for a while was using wah pedals no matter what. Even if it didn't need it, didn't service the song whatsoever, didn't service the solo whatsoever, they used it anyways. So that for me, that was kind of distracting. I don't really like the sound of that whatsoever, but I did really like the part underneath the solo. That sounded really good. see, that solo, so much better. No wah pedal involved whatsoever. Sounds so much better and cleaner. That was kind of weird.
Do I take everybody else down? Everybody else down with me. I know that death approaches fast. What's the purpose if this life won't last? What's the purpose? Pulling everyone down with me. Do I have this all for the world to see? Do I take everybody else down? Everybody else down with me. I know that death approaches fast. What's the purpose if this life won't last? Pulling everyone down with me. Pulling everyone down with me. Pulling everyone down with me.
First reaction of Trivium in Waves, super repetitive. Like, it usually doesn't bother me too much whenever things repeat themselves. This song basically only had two parts. It almost got to the point of being annoying towards the end. That's one thing I didn't like about this song, is that it repeated the same thing so many times. And I've heard pretty much only good things about Trivium and this song. And the parts were good. By the time it repeats things 3 or 4 times, your brain already is accustomed to that. It already knows what's coming. There's no real switch ups in the song except for those couple little parts underneath the solo. And those, for me, were the best parts, which is probably because they stood out a little bit from the rest of the song being the same thing over and over again. So for me, this song, not the best. I would have liked it to be about 1.5 minutes shorter, instead of repeating the same thing a couple times, with at least some variations on what that same part was whenever it came back around. So for me, this song went on a little bit too long and too many repetitions of the same thing without switching things up or keeping it more interesting throughout the whole thing. Now, like I said, this song was from 7 or 8 years ago, so I'm sure the band has evolved since then. Kind of interested to see more from them and see how they've progressed over time as well. So one of these days I'll have you guys suggest another song, maybe a little bit more recent song for me to listen to from them. I know that their guitar player slash singer, I know that he's a pretty popular guitarist and singer and known for being able to play well. So it'd be really cool to hear maybe some of the less repetitive, more interesting songs by him. Thank you guys for all the support. If you like what I'm doing here, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join everyone else who has, and I'll see you guys in the next video.